welcome to the Stardew Valley Saturday live stream. Let's just collect the stuff, say hello to the kids. Now I'm just 1 minute earlier this week. I seem to have lost a baby somewhere. Oh no, there it is. Say hi to Maru. Well, she's still talking to me. I stayed out all night with Emily and she's still talking to me. No, I'm waiting for the the chat to come up so that I can speak back to you. If you'll just bear with me while here we go. And then I can say hi to you. Now, with me. Here we are. Let me just switch the sound down. Here we go. That's it. So who have we got in there? We've got William. Hello, William. And Hudson. Hello, Hudson. I didn't think we'd be seeing you today. I thought you were having to work. And there's Dennis. Hello, Dennis. And the real little fan. Hello there. And Andy. Hello, everyone. Right, now I haven't played since last weekend, so I'm a bit... oh, look at this. Thanks for joining me last night. I had a great time. I'm actually glad that bear showed up. Love, Emily. Now, this can't be proper. I mean, I'm happily married to Maru, and I'm getting assignations and love letters from Emily. Is this normal in the game? Because in all the other farms I've played, that's never happened. Anyway, we'll not worry about it. It just surprised me. Now, is it only me who hasn't seen that cutscene before? I would like to know that. I was surprised. I've played over 1,400 hours in Stardew Valley and I've never seen the cutscene with Emily in the woods and the bear. So I wonder if it'd be interesting to know how many of you have seen that cutscene before. I'm just watching your chat, see if we get any reaction. Of course, if you didn't watch the video, you won't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's the Stardew Valley Fair, and I've not got anything for the Grange display. Oh, do you know, I don't know if I can be bothered. No. Shall I bother going or not? I totally forgot all about it. I suppose I could. I'm not really bothered about winning anything. So let's just grab some stuff. I don't know, we'll take one of those. We'll take a star fruit. I'm just doing things at random here. We want a dairy product, don't we? We'll take... or an animal product. I don't know, I'm doing this all wrong. But what's that? Foraging? No. I'm just going to grab anything. Say, I don't really need the tokens. I've got a prismatic shard. I can take that. Oh, I'll take my legend. And we'll take that. We want vegetables, don't we? Have I got a decent veg? Do excuse my cough. I'm looking for a decent vegetable. I think I've just... oh, let's take a pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A cooking. Let's take a cooking. Take a pink cake, they're always good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, please excuse me. Now, that's right, I couldn't see the rest of your chat. I'm missing all this. Now, yeah, you'll have to forgive this dreadful cough. It just won't go away. And, what else? There's animal produce. Oh, forage. We want a bit of forage. Or do we? Hang on, let me just get a drink. You know, my chat isn't scrolling. I can't see it. Mrs. Two Monitors is ignoring all the arrivals. Okay, Paula. Hello, Paula. How nice to see you. I'm glad you managed to fit us into your busy schedule. And no, Mrs. Two Monitors is finding that the chat isn't scrolling. So I'm missing what you're saying. Hang on, let's scroll down. Right. Now then, what else do I need? I've got fish, I've got cooking. I've got whatever that is. I've got a fruit, I've got a vegetable. I can take a couple more things. Let's see what I've got. Well, you know, I'm very bad at doing things off the cuff. Hi, Paul, I know. Right, oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day, Paula. Now, I'm sure all of... let's take... And I know it's most unusual to take these, but... Oh, and another fruit. Something good. Oh, a flower. I know, we'll take a nice flower. Right, to get back what I was saying, I was wishing Paula a happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure you all know what that is. Shame on you if you don't. We'll take one of those, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're off. Oh, and here's our Gail. Hello, Gail. How nice to see you. We missed you last week. Now we've got Gail and Paula in together. This promises to be quite explosive. So let's go and pop this mix match stuff. I still think I'll win, but I don't think it'll be maximum points. I've never put iridium ore in before. There we go. Now, Gail saying, as you saying you can't stay long, Gail. I'm sorry about that, but you know, it's lovely to see you anyway. Thanks for making the time to come in. Right, I've done that. Come on, get on with it. Yes. Now, is that Dennis looking for free parsnips again? Dennis needs some jellyfingers truffle oil, says Hudson, to cure a headache. He's not a hope. I'm not giving away my valuable truffle oil. Right, Gail. You're taking it day by day, but it'll be fine. I hope so, Gail. Oh, the free hamburgers, of course. Thank you, Hudson. I was trying to think the other day where they were. Your Grange display has been judged. Returned to Mayor Lewis for the result. Well, I fully expect to sweep the board. 102. That's not bad. 1,000 star tokens. Spend them wisely. And don't forget to clean out your Grange display. I won't. I'll do that right now. Now I think I'm just going to go and gamble the whole lot away, just for the fun of it. there isn't anything I want to buy. I'll go and check. Is that you off now, Gail? Well, it was lovely to see you. Short but sweet. You take care of yourself and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. I don't want that. I don't know. Shall I buy a hat? You can't buy those at the Hat Lady, can you? Dennis said blame. I'm going to buy a hat. I certainly don't want that, and I don't want the rare crow. I can't afford it anyway. So let's go down here and let's gamble. I'll go for green first, and I'm going to gamble. How many have I got? 500. I'm going to gamble 300. Okay. If you want to get ahead, get a hat. Ah! Ah! Well, that's not a very good start. Right, we might as well... I'm going to go for green again. Let's do the whole lot. Then we can go home. Oh dear. Now you know why I don't gamble. I don't think anybody would want to gamble after they saw me do it. Let's go and fill up on burgers, although it is actually a waste of time because you get all the buff and then you go home and you go to bed. How kind of Mayor Lewis. We'll have one off everyone. What's Elliot got to say for himself? Can I speak to Elliot? Right. Oh look, here's the wife. Is she talking to me? This is my one chance to pig out on barbecue sandwiches. Not very ladylike, is it? A tourist. Somebody happy? There's more things. Can't have those. We'll just have one more burger. Eat burgers for 2 hours straight. Oh, George actually likes something. I wish Gus would include a vegetarian option. Well, maybe it's asking a lot in Stardew Valley, although my daughter is a vegetarian. Shall I try my strength? I can't remember what you're supposed to do. Smash stone. What do you actually do? Ox. Is that good? Right, Death Skull, hello there, how nice. And hello, Fennec. I've just took a glance over at the screen and I see you've sneaked in there without me noticing. I'm just reading what you're saying. Are you not working today? Well, shall we have another go at this? Oh, I get the idea. A paper. I think I should have stuck with ox. A lumberjack. I don't know if that's better or worse. Right. I don't think I've ever played that game before. So I'm not going to bother. I'm certainly not going fishing. I'm not going to have my fortune told. I've forgotten what this woman does. Oh, you can buy star tokens. No, I don't want to buy any. I'm not going to... No, there's nothing else, so I think we'll call it a day here. I'm all full of burgers. I've emptied my display. It will end, okay. Now, I wonder if I've got time to get the rest of these in. Now, did anybody answer my query when I asked if you'd any of you who'd seen that cutscene with Emily and the bear in the woods before. It was a new one on me, and I can't believe after 1400 hours in Stardew Valley I'd never seen it before. But maybe it just didn't happen for me, and it's quite common. I'd be very interested to know. I'm sorry if you've already answered the question, if I missed it. I think actually none of you are wanting to admit that you haven't actually watched the video. 11:30. You've never seen it before either, so... Oh, you saw the cutscene once on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for answering that. Right, it's getting late, but I really would like to put things away. I don't want to go to bed carrying all this stuff. You watched it? Okay, then. Oh, remind me to put my hat on tomorrow. And just make sure I keep an eye on the time. They all go inside except for that. Oh, hey, Flutes! Oh, and you've seen the video before, the cutscene before. Must just be me then. But I do, oh, the truffle run, no time, and it doesn't look like it's many truffles anyway. Right, let's ditch some of this. There's cakes that go in here. Yes, I know it's 1 o'clock. But I can put the fish back. And we can put that back. Let's see what Marie's got to say for herself. Oh, she's not speaking to me. You know, I can't believe she didn't mind me staying out all night in someone else's tent. There you go, Paula's answered your question there. Death score. Why can't I pick that up? This baby's in the way. Ah! Kids! Here's little Gail. And here's Maru. What's she been doing? She's watered crops. Like they all do. She's not just that into me, Paula. Well, I know she doesn't care two hoots. I mean, I deliberately danced with Hayley at the flower dance. I didn't ask her, I asked Hayley. And she didn't give a jot about that. Now, I haven't got enough of these things out here. And now I've spent the night out in the woods with Emily. And she couldn't care less. She didn't even comment on it the next morning. And what I did like about the cutscene was the fact that I didn't get out of my own bed the following morning. I think, just sort of came in the door, which was probably well thought through, really. Okay. But I honestly thought cutscenes like that, romantic assignations stopped happening when you were married, but obviously not. And is this Caitlin? Hello Caitlin, nice to see you. Now I am expecting Bad Habit in shortly, but I didn't expect him in straight away because he's actually been with me. He left just before the stream started. Have I missed any there? So we've got to give him time to get home. Unless he's been in and I've ignored him, which I didn't mean to do. Have I missed Bad Habit? Right, let's see the mushroom not mushroom, the truffle situation. It's what's a grade? Oh, end table. I don't know if the spouses still get jealous. I'm not up on that one. Maybe somebody else knows about that. Oh, better shut the door else they'll all come out. Oh, some of these ready. It's hardly worth collecting these. But I'm not feeding my pigs and I'm not fussing them, so that's probably my own fault. Put that there and I'll get one of these. Oh, I might as well do the truffles now. Hudson's bid for the sale, 1.8 million. Okay, Hudson. I think definitely this week it's not going to be a bumper one. As I say, I've only played as much as you saw in the video that I posted up. And there's no exciting little extras this week, like there was last week. So I don't think it'll be a lot. I mean, 1.5 million quid's still a lot of money, let's face it. Something I wanted to put away, and I've forgotten. Come on, Piggy, out the way. Oh, my hat. Let's put my hat on. There, what do you think? Oh, here's Bad Habit. I was just speaking about you, Alec. I was telling them that you'd just been to see me. Alec actually fixed a problem for me because when I got my 2 monitors set up last week, if you watch the stream you will remember that when I went to click on the other monitor to see the chat, the game dropped and you were left staring at my desktop, and I couldn't find a way to keep the game open for you to look at while I was sorting out the chat. But Alex sorted it for me. You think I look like Michael Jackson in this? Okay. Let's go and see. I've got another lizard hatching. Let's go and... Oh, look, there's that one. I think I've got 2. Or not lizards, dinosaurs, or whatever we call them. Oh, here goes. Okay then, guys. Names, please, for the latest lizard, he's calling it. So I'm waiting for suggestions. The coolest one will win, not necessarily the first one. Lagging the chat, of course, so Hudson says shamanism. Rex Farius. I like that, Paula. Frank it is. He was a dinosaur too. There you go. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist Frank, guys, for that one. For the very reason that Paula stated. There we go. Right, and with another egg. So I think we'll cultivate a little bit of a dinosaur farm. They don't take up much room. Let's put the egg in the thing. Now I think I've got 3. There's that other one. I've already spoke to Mayhem. Ah, yeah, and here's the other one up here. You know, I'm sorely tempted to get rid of the... let's get these picked. And I think what we'll do, we'll just experiment a bit with Hudson's little concept of selling seeds. Now, Hudson seemed to think that you didn't get quite as much profit on these autumn seeds. But we can try it out. We'll sell 1 of each and 10 seeds. So let's make 10 seeds. Okay. While I think about it, we'll do it. And we'll just see. And it's Hamster Dog. Hello, Hamster Dog. Nice to see you. Right, now what is it? I just better check what it is I have to sell. I'm likely to sell the wrong thing. Wild plum, hazelnut, blackberry and common mushroom. Right, wild plum, hazelnut, common blackberry, and I can find one. Oh, an iridium one. Oh, they're all iridium, aren't they, my stuff? Okay, and 10 seeds. And let's see, tomorrow, remind me to check. Right, what day are we? Wednesday. Now, I'm just going to keep on growing this, this stuff, I think. Let's hope 20 is enough. But I think I've decided this winter, I don't think I'm going to do winter seed. Oh, come on, out the way. The harvesting of it was painful. Nope, need some more, and I can't make any more because I've run out of something. Now then, who am I missing here? Stevie! Hello, Stevie. So nice to see you, and that's 20 people in the room. That's lovely. 20 people but only 10 likes. Come on guys, get pressing that like button please. I am taking it that you're liking it because that's why you're here. So it does mean an awful lot to me if you just give us a like. And of course it would mean even more if you would subscribe. If there's anybody watching tonight who isn't subscribed, it would be absolutely great if you would. I think you probably all know this, but my aim is to get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm up to 943, I think. So I'm getting there, and I'm getting there a lot quicker this last month or so than I thought I would. But Bad Habit showed me something tonight that might account for it, because when I went onto YouTube and just typed in Stardew Valley Farms, I was there amongst the first 10 that came up, along with Dangerously Funny and a lot of well-known names. So obviously, if you type that in, I'm easy to find. So that's given me some sort of explanation as to why I was getting at least new 5 or 6 subs every week. So that was really good to see. Oh, 16, and that's 15 like. Well, it says 15 on mine, so, and I've got 20 watches. Thank you very much, Hudson. Yeah, what was I short of? I'm dithering away here. I was short of something for for making winter seeds, and I can't remember what it was. I better have a look. Wild seeds. A hazelnut. Okay. I have a feeling I've got some. Got 40 of them. Crikey. Don't think I made more than that. And let's return these to the rightful place. I'm going to stick that pumpkin in there for now, it's annoying me. I'll go and get them planted. That Denver guy's got 220,000. I'm not surprised. I enjoy watching that Denver guy. I like him. I must admit, I don't watch his games much because he plays games that don't really interest me. But I'll be forever grateful to him for giving me, for making that beautiful video on how to install mods. It's been absolutely priceless. So, right, I think I'm going to give out some mushrooms. Not mushrooms, parsnips even. I'm going to give one to Paula, just for turning up. I appreciate it. I'm going to give one to Hudson for turning up when he didn't think he could, and for his usual hard work in monitoring the subs. And one to William also, because William's nearly always the first in the room and he's very helpful. I'm going to give one to Dennis because he'll sulk if I don't. Now that won't be the last of the parsnips going out, because other people will be earning them. But that's a few to be going on with, because I noticed last week I was pretty mean with the parsnips. In fact, I don't think I gave any out at all. And I felt bad about it all week. But I'm quite sure you'll all end up with a parsnip before we go home. Nothing to see in here, just wine. Paul's had some homemade soup with don't you dare put my jelly fingers parsnips in soup. I always give Hudson a row for eating his parsnips. They should go in a glass case in pride of place. Now I want to pop down to the beach to see, I'm getting full of, you know, I could do with another chest. They're stored in your heart, are they full? Right. And the hamster's eating lasagna. One of my favourite meals, that hamster. I make a mean lasagna if I say so myself. But all my family like Mum's lasagna. It was tasty, but it looked like sludge. Soup, yeah, that soup can do that, can't it? Right, I'm lugging this stuff about, but it doesn't matter. I tell you what, we'll saddle up good old parsnip here. I could warp to the beach, but I won't, because I'll gather these things on the way around. Now at some point I think I've got to think about making tappers. Hiya, Palm. Talking of soup, that's another of my favourite dishes. I make a lot of homemade soup, but I don't like fancy soup. I like good old-fashioned, straightforward soup. Like in Scotland we've a great favourite called tatty soup, which is potatoes. That's a brilliant soup. And I like lentil soup and things like that. But I'm afraid I don't like the soups you get nowadays when you eat out in cafes. They've all got herbs of some kind thrown in with them, you know, like tomato and basil. I love tomato soup. I can't stand basil. Why did they have to throw basil in there and spoil it all? Right, Emily wants a super cucumber. I think I have one. I'm going to go and get it. Potatoes in soup. But you see, Caitlin, if you've never liked it, sorry, if you've never tried it, then you don't know what you're missing. Tatty soup. I'm sure Paul has had tatty soup. And it's great. What have I come for? A super cucumber. A real Scottish mainstay. Have I got any super cucumbers? Yes. I've only got one. I'm rather loath to give it to you, you know. But I will. Seeing as it's Emily. Is it Emily? And I've got a guilty conscience. I'm not going walking about with that on my head. No, good. That's right, hamster dog. Tatties in soup. Are very nice. I've got to check who it is. I'm pretty sure it's Emily, is it? Yeah. Now I'm living dangerously here, going and visiting Emily, although she's probably working in the pub. Oh no, not another cutscene. What's this? You know, I don't know what's happening here, because here's another romantic cutscene, this time with Hayley. Why am I getting all these cutscenes now? You know, I'm becoming quite the Romeo, aren't I? First Emily, now a sister. Well, yes, Flutes, it looks like I am, and you know what? I'm going to do it because Maru doesn't give a jot. There's got to be something that's going to push her buttons. Right, it looks great. I'm going to say all the right things. Hudson, have you not seen this cutscene? Oh, well. Sue is a trollop. Yes, I'm a trollop. A good old-fashioned word there for her. Oh, that's Moles. Has Moles crept into it? There you are, Moles. He said, suddenly I may not be able to make it later into the stream. That's okay, Moles. I'm just delighted that you've made the effort to come and see us anyway. It's lovely to have you here. Right. Well, at the minute, Moles, I'm being unfaithful. So I'm going to have to try to kiss her. I mean, that's what being unfaithful's all about. Now, let's see if this stirs Maru into action. But can anybody explain to me why I am getting all these cutscenes once I'm married? And I've been 10 hearts with these people for a long time. Right, there you go, Hudson. I'm so glad I was able to show you a cutscene that you've not seen before, and I'm still clutching the super cucumber. So let's hotfoot it to the saloon, see my other girlfriend, and give her a cucumber. It's quite hectic, this being a Lothario, isn't it? How Spence spoke when... Hello there, Spence. How nice to see you again. I wonder when I'm going to do my 40. I can't be far off now, you know. Right, I'm just going to slink out of here in my hat. I look pretty dapper in that hat, don't I? Now, we were going to go down to the beach. I could always go and chat Penny up while I'm here. I've lived in Pelican Town my whole life. Can you believe that? Yep. I guess there's a lot out there I'll never experience. I do like Penny. Penny was my very first spouse. And I think she's very sweet. Thank you very much for that, Hudson. You're working well. Let's go and have a look at the trees. Oh, we've got a proper one. Cool. Can anybody tell me if trees will grow in winter, please? I should know these things. I've played the game enough, but I've forgotten. It's the hat that's doing it, is it, Paula? Right. Now, I know I need copper for tappers. I've got some copper bars, I think. Can't remember what else. And I think I might have a spare tapper or two. Don't know if anybody heard little Buster giving a howl of excitement. He's just been got ready to go out for his walk. And as a miniature schnauzer, he's very vocal. But he yodels. We call it aroo. He makes a noise that's like aroo when he gets excited. Right, let's put this gubbins away. And let's use the magic tidying up button that I want in my life. I'm keeping all the fishy stuff up here. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to research tappers, wasn't I? I've not got any room for that. Tappers are here. Wood and copper. Thank you, William. Yes, Buster is all recovered now. He had his stitches out on Monday this week, and he's all nicely healed, and he's completely back to his old self. I wish I could say it had stopped him running up to other dogs. Buster absolutely loves other dogs. He just wants to play, but he's his own worst enemy sometimes. And if he's loose, if he's off the lead, and I try to be a responsible dog owner. If I see other dogs coming, I always put Buster on the lead. But sometimes they sneak up on you. You get surprised. And if Buster sees them first, he's off. He has selective recall. So this is what happened. He spotted the other two dogs before I did. They were off lead also. And Dennis is telling you, he had a fight with the other dogs. He didn't actually have a fight. They just turned. He ran up to them, tail wagging to play, and they just turned on him. Totally turned on him. One at either end, and had hold of him like a rabbit that they were threatening to, pull apart. But it was the big one who had hold of his head that did the damage. He had massive cuts behind his ears and under his jaws. But he's lived to wander another day, and I say it would be lovely to think that he'd learned a lesson and doesn't like to go wandering up to strange dogs. But it's made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Right, I'm going to make some tappers. I'm going to be optimistic that some of my trees are going to grow. I'd better not go over the top because they may not grow. Did anybody answer my question about, I'm sure you did, and it's scrolled up the chat and I've missed it, about trees growing in the winter? Will my oak trees grow in the winter? And I'm sorry if you took the trouble to answer me and I didn't see it. I was so busy philandering round town that I forgot to look at the chat. Right, I'm going to dump them. I think I have bins somewhere. You watch, I'll open this and there'll be half a dozen tappers. I'm going to put them there for now. But I do have the resources to make more. In fact, we could just nip up to the quarry. Hudson can't remember if they do. Right. Well, that's just not good enough, Hudson. I want you all to go and find out. Oh, Spencer's got a Labradoodle. How lovely. Do you know what? I'm going to... No, we'll keep it for tomorrow. I want to put these seeds away. They're annoying me. And I have a feeling the truffle one isn't worth doing. My pigs have gone on strike. Look at that. Not a sausage. Oh dear. Do you know, have I got... Wait a minute. Yeah, they've got hay. I wonder if I've got any spare grass. Let me have a look. I thought I had some somewhere. A bit. It's a bit of an insult 45, isn't it? But it's better than nothing. Let's just do a nice stripe down the middle. I'll give you 20. Oops, I've left the doors open there. They'll be out in the morning. Ordinary trees don't grow in the winter. Oh, thank you for that, Paula. So, do you know if... I mean, I'm only halfway through autumn. Do you know that if I put tappers on them, will the tappers still produce in the winter? Now then, Andrea. Hello there, Antred. Now that's a new name on me. Forgive me if you've been in before and I've not recognised you. How nice to see you. Thanks for watching the stream and thanks for coming into the chat. And thanks for answering the questions. You're also incredibly helpful. Yes, they will, says Paula. Right, thank you. And thank you, Flutes. Is that hamster popping up for a while? Well, I hope to see you later, hamster. Right, let's go to bed. It's Wednesday. We're not going to bed because it's... Oh, let's go and speak to Maru. See if she's talking to me. I'm really starting to love this old house. It's so cosy at night. It just goes over her head, doesn't it? She's not a clue what I'm up to. Right, now, here we go, the foraging. Bear in mind they were all purple quality. So they brought in 460. They would have made 10 seeds. And they brought in 450. So on the fall seed count, are you paying attention, Hudson? It doesn't look like... yeah, I saw the UFO. It doesn't look like we make any profit on selling the seeds as opposed to one of each thing. Now, that could be totally different at the start of a game when your items aren't purple star. They're probably worth a lot less. So if you're starting off in the game and you're not got any stars, I would say then selling the seeds is worth it. I've only got 460 there because of the purple star. I think you'd agree with me on that one, would you, Hudson? But at our stage in the game when the purple star, on the fall ones anyway, no, William, I agree with you. I don't think it's meant as an end game money-making thing. It's just that I appreciated... Hang on a moment, I just need to reach over here. When Hudson pointed it out in his videos, as I think it was with spring seeds, if you're just starting out in the game, they're free. You can make them for nothing. They cost you nothing. Hang on, I'm just pouring some juice. And if you turn them into seeds, and sold the seeds, it made a tidy sum for somebody just starting out in the game. It was a nice little money earner for when you first start out, something I hadn't investigated before. Right, Maru, let's go see if she's speaking to me this morning. She has to leave for work, she'll see me tonight, and she'll be thinking of me. Well, there you go. Phoenix says, Hudson, your character would stand next to a bomb for punishment when you achieve Jojo. Right, let's go and give wee baby girl a fuss. There's nothing happening in the cellar. Oh, got some more of these ready. It's Thursday. What happens on a Thursday? Oh, I want to go up to the quarry I'll take some tappers with me, just in case I've been lucky enough to get a tree or two. But if they don't grow in the winter, I've just got what's left, haven't I, of autumn to get some growing. Oh, that's intriguing, Hudson. We will make sure to watch that. Now, anybody watching the stream, obviously I assume you're watching it because you enjoy Stardew Valley, and if you do enjoy what you're seeing here, please pop over and check out Hudson's channel. Hudson plays Stardew Valley. He also plays Rising World, but if it's Stardew you're after, he's running 2 Stardew Valley series at the minute. Oh, a train's passing through. Oh, come on. Let's go and get the train. Can't miss this. He's doing a Joja speed run. For those of you who don't mind, like me, who don't mind the existence of Joja. And he's doing another series of further on in the game. So please go and check him out. You'll find him at Hudson 555X Games. I think that is Hudson. Please feel free to post up a link. There we go. Thank you, Dennis. We'll just watch this train because there's somebody else I want to give a shout out to, and that's our very own William Smoke. Are we going to get anything at all? That's right, folks. You go and check out Hudson's channel. If you like Stardew, you won't be disappointed. But apart from that, our very own William Smoke here. William does Stardew Valley too. Now, William's more of a streamer than a video guy, but he does do videos. But he plays more games than just Stardew Valley. Plays quite a selection of games. But he's great fun to watch on Stardew. He's great fun to watch on the other things as well. So you go and check out... Oh, look. Please go and check out William Smoke. There's Dennis very kindly put a link to William. But you can always go to my channel page. Oh, I've come away without the blooming tappers. And on my channel page you will find links to them both, and there's also a link to Dennis's channel, and there's also a link to Gaster's channel. Right, tappers have come for on it. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. What have I got? All this stuff. I hate lugging all this about with me. I'm wondering now if I've made enough tappers. What do you think? Wrong bin. Was that enough? I think I might make a few more. Wood and copper bars. Right, what have I run out of there? Wood. Right, remind me to go and buy some wood. I'll just walk there. Where did I leave Parsnip? I left him... Yeah, I left him at the thing, didn't I? Right, here we go. Let's whack some of these on. Oh, I made too many. I got carried away. But I'm sure they'll all get used. There might be a few more grow before the end of autumn. There. Let's have a tidy up. I hate it looking messy. Sorry, I just paused there. I was having a look at what you were saying. I don't know why I planted these things so far apart, but it doesn't really matter because that was the amount of seeds I'd got anyway, the amount of acorns, so I couldn't have planted them any different. Well, I could, but I don't really need the quarry now. It's not going to give me stuff that I want or need. Right, there we go. So while I've got the tappers on me, let's go down to the beach. Oh, let's go and get this worm. I just can't get out the habit of getting worms. Oh, it was, wasn't it, Hudson? I could have left it there, couldn't I? Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I never thought about that. I've become quite a... You see, I'm confident that these guys are going to spring up before the end of autumn. I'm not sure about them, but I think they're in with a good chance. What do you reckon? They look all wrong on the beach somehow, don't they? Right. Might as well grab this while I'm here. Now, I haven't done these lobster pots for ages, have I? So, I suppose I better do them. They're a pain. Oops, let's do this. More clay. Noodles has got to go, but you'll be back in a bit. Okay, Noodles, we'll look forward to seeing you later on. You know, I think I'm just going to pop in and give a sneaky visit to Hayley. What do you think? Shopping just doesn't sound as fun as it used to. What's happening to me? Ooh. Well, I think you've fallen for the guy in the fetching hat, Hayley. Who's wed to another? Let's do the bins. Terrible is what I think, says William. Oh, let's go down and see if any of my oak resin is ready down here. Well, all this stuff's ready. We'll get that on the way back. Hiya, Sam. I guess I should start thinking about moving out soon. Yes, please do. But I would miss Mum's fish casserole. I hate making decisions, don't we all? Hello, Child Crowd. Good morning, she says, from Northwest USA, and good morning to you. It's actually evening here. Oh, now, talking about that, Fenwick was asking me earlier on about the clocks going back and forward. I believe you've had a time change. Now, obviously, we're the same today. Now, our clocks go forward next weekend, but that won't be till Sunday morning. So next week's stream is going to be identical to this one. So everything stays the same for next Saturday. But the Saturday after that, our clocks will have gone forward 1 hour. Just to warn you. But I'll try and remind you all again next week. So no change for next Saturday night, but a change for the week after that. Nine o'clock, and all is quiet. Right, let's just head home. Let's see if that bit of grass put those pigs in a better mood. Not really. Oh, that's dreadful. That's just not good at all. Oh, our sale is going to be a poor thing this week. Look at all that maple syrup. What is it you use maple syrup for? I'm going to dump these tappers in here. Travelling cart lady day tomorrow. Oops, that doesn't go there. I don't know why I put those there. Mushrooms go here. For honey houses, for beehives. Thank you, Flutes. Nuts go over here. That goes there. The stones go here. And others. Oh, I just love to get that backpack emptied out. They can go in there. Right. Whose birthday did I miss? Marnie's birthday. I'm not really too bothered about that. Let's see what Maria's got to say for herself. I've been paying Hayley a visit tonight. She saw a shooting. You know, she's in a world of her own, isn't she? Right. What's she up to now? She got up early to do a little stargazing. That's okay. I hope you don't mind if I spend some time on my project today, honey. I don't mind in the slightest. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to wallop the baby. Child abuse. Let me get rid of that thing. I don't want to do it to Gail. Right, what we got in the... Ooh, pumpkin's ready. What we got? A bean hot pot. Thanks, Gus. Put this away and let's get... Now then, I hope I've got enough pumpkins to put another lot down. I think I'm going to do with the tractor. I did buy 999, but 430, I don't think that's going to be enough. So we'll just have to hotfoot it down to Pierre's and buy more. Here we go. Oh, look at all the big pumpkins. Oh, don't you just love this? The sale might not be too bad after all, but I don't think we'll be hitting the 2 million mark this week. Especially because truffle oil production has been very poor. I know, child abuse. William says, you are now late because of the time change. Week after next you were back to your normal time. Well, no, it'll be your normal time, William. Next week, our time changes. We'll probably all come into sync then. I don't know. I'm sure you'll all figure it out. What time are we on? At 9 o'clock. Loads of time to get more. Oh, and another large pumpkin. Oh, and a truffle. Right, we'll abandon the tractor. And what is it I need for these? Is it that? I should have just left them in, really, you know. Because if I don't put speed grow in, I won't get... What am I doing? So I'm going to go and get a bit of speed grow because oh. If I've got some. Wrong bin. Yeah. Let's repair this. We'll put in our oh, where is it? And I need to go and get the watering can as well. Oh, here's Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Right, we'll put in what we've got, but then we better get to Williams and get, not to Williams, I say Williams, get to Pierre's and buy some more. I don't think this is going to do it. And remind me to come back and water those other two. Oh, missed one there. Okay. Now I need my watering can. I've just dropped it off in one of these bins. I don't know which one. How's that? Let's go and buy some pumpkins. Just do this while we're here. What do you want? A wild plum. Certainly, Evelyn. Now guys, don't let me forget that. But I must get this done. I don't need an awful lot. I don't want to overbuy. I think that's more than enough. In fact, I think that's too many. You're wondering what year it is in the game? I'm in year 4, Isaac. I think I'm in year 4. Hope I bought enough. I'm sure I have. Hope I have. There we go, that's fine, and not too much waste. And I've got some, a couple down here, one over there, nicely lit up for us to see. One here, and one there. Right, I'll put this away. Doesn't look right somehow. Now I'm getting a few more truffles today, and that's more like it, piggies. Let's drop those off, and let's drop the pumpkins off. Well, that's helping the sale a bit. I think Friday, I tell you what, we've not been to see the travelling cart lady, have we? So I don't know why I'm bothering, because she's got absolutely nothing I want unless it's rare seed, but she doesn't seem to be doing them. Maybe she doesn't do them in the fall. Happy fed pigs. Yes, that did the trick, didn't it? Actually giving them something to eat. I feel really bad now. Do I need an eel? Why should I? Oh, Evelyn wanted something, didn't she? I can take it tomorrow. I don't want a star fruit, or speed grow, or a table. Or anything like that. So no thanks, but no thanks. I've totally forgotten what Evelyn wanted. No rare seeds in fall or winter. Okay. Hiya, dinosaurs. Or lizards. Right, what did she want? A wild plum. I can do wild plums. I think they're here. Should be here. There we go. And let's go off and find Evelyn. Oh, the fruit trees. I never looked, actually. I've got fruit trees. I'm not a fan of fruit trees. But I know sometimes you can do well. You know, it always pays to go and see the travelling cart lady. Right, Evelyn. Here we go. Right, here's your wild plum. Hope I've got this right. Journal updated, but obviously I've still not got my... my 40. I can't be far off, surely. You get a little notification. Let's just check, but I don't think I've got it. Cook every recipe, craft every item. Nope, 40 help wanted requests. So, still haven't got it. Plum, William said it's official, I am ignored. Oh, he's ignoring you, William. I hope it's not me. It probably is me. I do tend to not to look at the chat as much as I should. And for that I do apologise. What am I doing? I know, I'm going to go home and do the truffle run. I was rather hoping for some more secret... I missed the travelling cart lady the last episode. Well, I was so anxious, Hudson, to get to my secret assignation with Emily in the woods. Oh look, these are ready. Let's go and do these. I have the wherewithal. Oh, look at all those truffles now. I must remember to keep those pigs fed. I've wasted a good few days. Normally I do the truffle run every single day. And it's a few grand every day. And I don't think we've done it once since I've been streaming. I'm hoping I'll get some wine this episode. My wine empire is coming along nicely. Still a long way to go, but it's getting there. I walked right by... What did I walk right by, Noodles? A lot of people ignore it. You know, we all get ignored, don't we? I think it's just things that happen in everyday life. Some days we get the attention we deserve, other days we get ignored. Don't you hate it when... You see that? I walked through... Oh, honey's ready. Don't let me forget to go and get that. But we have fell behind greatly on oil production this episode. Got it wrong again. Now we should have enough here. Hoping 25, that should be enough. Oh, and I've even missed some. In my haste. I'm actually trying to see the real time. Anybody in here watching from the UK? I've little symbols on the bottom right of my screen to tell me that I'm streaming are actually covering the time. Anybody in the UK tell me the right time, please? I've only got 162 of these to last me through the winter. Oh, look at that, 22 watching, how nice. And 18 likes, that's lovely. Bad Habit said it's 6:15. Well, 18 minutes past 6. Thank you very much for that. But you know the little symbols that come up for various things when you're doing stuff, and it's just covering. Oh, by the way, William, I took up your suggestion today, and I went and made a custom URL. So anybody wanting to find my channel now, obviously you guys who are watching know where it is because you're here. But in future, people will be able to find my channel just by typing in to the search bar youtube.com/c/jellyfingers, which is an awful lot easier than trying to copy and paste all those indecipherable figures and numbers. I don't know why I'm keeping those. Let's just get rid of it. And get rid of that, it's annoying me. It would have been nice if you could have had youtube.com jellyfingers, but you're obliged to have that, you know, /c/ you're obliged to have it. You don't get the option not to have it. Another thing I did get the option of was a watermark in the bottom, but I went off that idea because I know when I'm watching William streams and it goes down the mines, I can't see his health level because that watermark is always in the way, and I do try to look out for him and warn him of things. I like to be helpful if I can, and it annoys me that I can't see, you know, down here at the bottom here, it tends to cover that area there. She's speaking to me? She's really starting to love this. She's rather repetitive, isn't she? Right. Friday, we've not missed anything today, have we? I think, if I'm not mistaken, you've got to have 100 subscribers. I think that's right. Do you agree, William? I think it used to be 250, but I think you've only got to have 100 now. And I know when you're just starting off, 100 seems a long way off. I remember it very, very well. I remember being so delighted when I got up to about 20. I couldn't believe there were 20 people out there wanted to watch what I was doing. I thought it was absolutely great, and it was. Right, what are we on today? It's Saturday. Oh, we've got stuff in the garden has grown. Oh, I forgot the honey last night. You didn't remind me, did you? Oh, and these are ready. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, have I? I don't like the look of that. I think it's eaten something. No, I don't like walking about. When I go in amongst hives with things in my hands, I end up picking up all the beehives. Noodles is thinking of starting an art channel. Well, that would be nice, Noodles. Oh, have you got 26 subs now, husband? Oh, great. It's a lovely feeling, isn't it, when somebody subs to you? And you think, oh, crikey, these people are enjoying what I'm doing. Then it says if she's repetitive, dump her. Yeah, what kind of art do you do, Noodle? Because I'm an artist too. So I'd be very interested to know what you do. Oh, we don't... we better get these in. What requires a scythe? Oh yeah, it's a sneaky one of those left down there. It looks like I picked a flower. Oh, come on. I underrate how much fun I am. Is that me you're talking about? I don't know about being fun. I think I'm just a silly old woman who should know better, who should be at home sort of knitting and crocheting and baking for her grandchildren. Instead I'm, you know, painting portraits of people's animals and being a YouTuber. But why not? Got 3 in the last few days, all from Rising World. That's good. Your Rising World videos are very interesting, Hudson. I've never known anybody mine as much as you. Oh, I've got to fill all these things in now. That's the only thing with this. Oh, I better get them. You know, I wish I'd just done ordinary plants now, but never mind. Did we get an answer about the art? Right, we'd better make... I'll just keep doing this because I'm too lazy to go back and put any more in. Will 40 be enough? We'll make 50. I've got time to grow them, haven't I? Charcoal says Hazel bar to should. Okay. Right, let's get these things in. Oh, these ducks get in the way. I would get rid of it, but it's called Stevie, and I daren't do that. He'd never forgive me. Because I don't need eggs for anything. I've got a... Come on, move. I've got a... What do you call it? A bin full of eggs if I need them for cooking recipes. Oh, I've not done those. Your ducks in a row. No, yeah, of course you enjoy knitting. I didn't want to be disrespectful about knitting. I mean, I used to knit. I was never very good at it. But I did it. But it's not something that gets me excited. I much prefer my artwork. And need more of these things. And doing YouTube and things like that. It's each to their own, isn't it? As long as you're doing something that you enjoy, it doesn't really matter what it is. But I think it's vital to have hobbies in your life, and it's vital to make time for yourself and the things that you enjoy. If you possibly can, if you're lucky enough to get the opportunity. You know, I'm forgetting I've got an iridium sprinkler, you know, an iridium watering can, and I can water more than one at once. I don't even know why I'm bothering watering them, actually. Oh, we're out of water. I'm sure you didn't take any offence, children. If you really want to know, my mum was great at knitting. I mean, us of a certain age, not naming any names, Paula, we'll all know that, you know, our mums were very good at, what could you call it, housekeeping. You know, they baked their own bread, they did a lot of baking, grew their own vegetables, made the children's clothes, all that sort of thing. Because they had to. There was very little money. And my mum, she was great at knitting and crocheting and things like that. And I remember when I was first pregnant with Catherine, and it was obligatory in those days to knit for your baby. That's what you did. You know, that's what mums did then. They knitted stuff for their babies. And I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to knit something. So it was a quick, oh, Mum, look, I wish I'd listened when you showed me how to knit. Quick, show me how to knit. So I did. I knitted a cardigan. And by the time I did an arm, and I did the back. And by the time I'd got to the front sides, I was climbing the roof with boredom. Let's go and get the train. So I realised then that knitting wasn't for me. I did complete the cardigan, and Catherine did wear it as a baby. But I realised I was never going to be one of life's knitters. That's right, Paula. matinee coats and booties. I did my obligatory knit. And that was it. It's the last day I can plant fall seeds. Oh right, Hudson, thanks. And I couldn't let you miss out on the excitement. Look, we've got 2 stone. And I don't think it gets much better than that. Exactly, Fennec. But I am not knocking the knitters of this world, and I don't want anybody to read what I'm saying that way. All I'm saying is knitting isn't for me. Same as golf isn't for me, but absolutely nothing wrong with either of them. It's just that we can all turn our hand to different things, and different things appeal to different people. Paula makes crochet blankets. I know we got 2 stone noodles. What should we do with it? No more help wanted posters. I mean, like the world would be a very dull place if we all liked the same thing and all did the same thing. Oh, let's go and have a look at the trees. You know, I'm willing these trees to grow. Oh, I've got some more. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going home. Look, I can do this. So how many have I got? Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is why these things are worth having. So, let's go home. Let's go and grab 4 of these. Just got enough. And let's go to our walk to the beach total. I'm just showing off now, you know. Oh, is Caitlin going? Right, Caitlin. Can everybody remember Caitlin's bid of 2.45 million? Thank you very much for coming to the stream, Caitlin. It's been lovely having you here, as usual. And hope to see you next week. Bye bye now. Right, now please will somebody remember Caitlin's bid. I've a terrible memory, and I'm sort of also busy trying to play the game. So it'd be lovely if somebody would take on the responsibility of remembering Caitlin's bid. Personally, I think that's pretty high, because I don't, you know, we've hardly had any truffle runs, and I've nothing special in the bin. That's great, folks. If you can, I just leave you guys in charge of the bids. That's your job, and you're awfully good at it. Right. Oh, worms. We might as well get them. We're here. Clay. Oh, a dried starfish. What's in the thing? Yeah, I just can't be bothered. Oh, I suppose I will. I don't know what it is about crab pots that just doesn't do it for me. I know some games you go in and they've got the whole place lined with crab pots. I just couldn't be bothered. You've already forgot. What are you lot like? Now, come on. This is what you get paid parsnips for. Is this, you know? Well done, Spence. Write it down. You can't go wrong with writing things down. I'm afraid I'm of that age where I have to write everything down. Well, if I want to remember it, I do. Right, what a... 999 clay. What on earth will I ever need clay for? Is it clay slime hutches you need clay for? I'm certainly not building a slime hutch. I've done that. And I'm of the anti-slime hutch brigade. I didn't enjoy having a slime hutch. Can I put these in here? No, put them in the fridge. Oh, I can get rid of that. I'm walking around with a fairy rose. No, I'm not going to sell. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to put the... Oh, let's see how the truffles are done. That is, if you change one of the letters, you get what I think of crab pots. Nice one, Dennis. Yes, well done, Spence, for writing it down. I approve of people writing things down. I'm impressed with that. I think our Gail was a great one for writing things down. She was so super efficient. Well, she is super efficient. I shouldn't talk about her in the past tense, should I? But I always used to wonder how she used to remember everything and was so quick. And she finally confessed that she had a notepad at the side of her and wrote everything down. Phoenix says slime, which is about the only thing in the game that didn't turn out to be fun for anyone. Oh, I'm glad it's not just me. I mean, I went the whole hog with the slime hutch and tried hard and incubated slimes and what have you. But I just grew bored of it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't find it entertaining or challenging in any way. So, not a thing I'd do again. Although, the only thing in its favour is it looks nice on your farm. You know, I like the graphic style of it. That's something I must keep an eye on, these silos for the winter. Have I got them all? I missed a few last time. Right, we're on Saturday. We'll do another cheese. I'm trying to sort of build up enough cheese to put in the cellar. I've got 10. Hamster dog is bidding that amount. You're going to be way out, hamster, you know, with that bid. I've never ever got that amount in one sale. The nearest I think we ever got was about 2.75, and that was on a really, really good day with lots of extra stuff in there. So I'd have a rethink on that one, hamster, if I were you. I don't think it's even going to make 2 million this week. Right, where was I? I think, seeing as it's there, I'll go and put it in the casks. Why not? I'm not going to miss it. Oh, let me check there's no wine ready yet. No. I was hoping to get a bit more cheese, but we'll just go and slam it in a cask. Now, I'm laughing at that because, you know, if you're not watching Hudson's Stardew Valley videos, then you should be. Shame on you. And apparently he seems to find it very amusing that I slam things into casks. He thinks it's funny. I've never really thought about it, but he thinks it's funny that I slam. Oh, I don't want to do that. Haven't done any more cooking yet. Phoenix 2.4 million. Do you know you're all doing big bids, and I'm surprised because there's just not as much stuff this week. However, don't let me put you off, but I think you're being very optimistic. See what she's got to say tonight. Oh, look, you see, here she is again, on about Marilda. That's one thing about Elliot. I was married to Elliot in this game once. And he says the weirdest stuff. I don't know if any of you have been married to Elliot. It's all very flowery and poetic and profound and things like that. But at least it's not boring. I'm afraid I'm finding Maru a tad boring. And where is she again? Watering more plants that don't need watered? No. I hate to be ungrateful, Maru. Oh, let's give you a kiss. I never realised the amount of care and planning necessary to run a farm. It's a lot like working in a laboratory. Well, there you go, Maru. What have we got? 5 stuff I'll never use. Okay. Tractor time? I think so. Why didn't you go to bed, Parsnip? Now I see Flute's in there with 1.3. Elliot's dialogue is hilarious, says Fenny. It is quite funny. I found it funny, Fenny. In fact, I've never had a spouse that I've not enjoyed being married to, but I think I did marry Sam. And I think I found him excruciatingly boring. I can't remember if I did, but I know I did divorce somebody, so I have a feeling it was him. I'm not sure. It's a long time ago. Yesterday is a long time ago to me. You know, I think it would be lovely if Concerned Ape put a tractor into Stardew Valley. It's such fun, and it's needed. I mean, obviously you'd have to work for it, but I mean, I'm sure that most of you watching know if you've got the tractor mod, you can't just put the mod in and get the tractor. It's quite expensive to get it, so you can't just get it straight up, as it should be. But I think the tractor mod should be in the game. It should be one of those high-end items that you've really got to get up there and earn stuff, you know, like iridium bars and loads of money and things like that to get. But I think it should be a feature of the game. I don't know if you agree with me. I know, isn't it, Dennis? But I think Concerned Apes missed a trick there. You know, not everyone wants to install mods, not everyone knows how to install mods, and not everyone approves of mods. So I think the tractor would be a nice addition to the game, something to strive for, to aim for, later on in the game. I mean, far better than that silly gold clock. I mean, I think a gold clock is £10 million. Ooh, wine's ready. And by the time you've earned £10 million, you couldn't give 2 hoots about debris on your farm. I mean, all the clock does, I think, is keep your farm free of debris. Now, by the time you've got £10 million, you've got a really big, efficient farm. Oh, that's not ready yet. That's not right. Obviously, we've got to give it a bit longer. No, it's going to be ready soon. So I think the 10 million gold clock is totally pointless. Because by the time, as I say, by the time you've got 10 million, debris isn't a problem. And even if a tractor was 10 million, I think that's a far better thing to have for 10 million quid than a gold clock. Well, I disagree with you there, William. Money isn't pointless. It buys you things in the game that you want. There's lots of things in the game that I wanted, such as the returned scepter and the catalogues and things like that that all cost money. We might as well, oh, one up here, we might as well do the truffle run. We're on Sunday, it's Travelling Cart Lady Day, isn't it? What am I doing? Right, let's get this right. Sorry about that. $13 million, what am I about to do with that lot? I may go and buy a gold clock. Or I may go and buy 10 statues of endless fortune. Mr. Dennis says the clock is there to show how evil you are. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we'll pop this one in here. Did I milk Ed Table today, or was she not ready for milking? Obviously not. Grab this. Now, there's really no point going to see the Travelling Cart Lady, but somehow you just feel you've got to. That one day she'll have a big secret there that you've missed. So we'll go do it. What's that? I've got some spaghetti. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I want to keep an eye on this wine. Let's go and have a look. No, now why is it showing done outside but not done inside? Right, we'll go and see the Travelling Cart Lady. It's bound to be done today at some point. Oh, let's go speak to the pig. Barely hear it. Now, I actually did switch down my, not so much my game audio, but I noticed in the video that I put up this week, my footsteps and the ambience, or the ambient audio was quite overpowering, so I have switched it down to about halfway. So I hope you can hear me better above what's going on in the game. Nothing there we want. A potato, look, we could make tatty soup. A lobster, I don't need it anymore. Now, as it says, how come you're making truffle oil instead of just selling them? I thought for sure that purple quality truffles go for more. And Dennis has answered you there, Isaac. If you've got the artisan profession, truffle oil is definitely worth more than a purple star truffle. We've been through this one an awful lot, and we've actually done demonstrations. I've sold a truffle, a purple truffle, and I've sold a truffle oil, and I think there's about, it's not a lot, maybe 200 gold difference. But there is a difference, but you have to have the artisan profession. A potato for St. Patrick's Day, says Paul. I suppose it figures. We do kind of associate potatoes with Ireland for not a very good reason. If you know anything of history, I know the potato famine. It was an extremely horrible time for Ireland. let's go for a wander. Now, I noticed there was somebody in the chat earlier. I do apologise because I can't recall your name offhand. But when I was asking the time, my bad habit, who we know is in the UK, replied they did also because they were in the UK. Just wondering, are you still here? That's right, lots of people in Canada have Irish ancestry because so many left Ireland. That's a very common thing with the Scots and the Irish, Fenwick, because in Scotland there was what they called the Highland clearances, when a lot of the poor Scots folk were overruled by England and its lairds and kings and what have you, and they got rid of anyone who dared oppose them by sending them to foreign fields. And the same in Ireland, when the poor folk of Ireland were starving and couldn't make a living in Ireland because of the circumstances, they went to America and Canada and Australia. Oh, you live in Scotland, Andrea. Now then, Andrea, so do I. Now, I'm actually broadcasting from England because what I do is I live in Scotland for 7 months of the year. But for the winter months, I come down to England to spend time with my son and daughter and my lovely 3 grandsons. So I spend April to October in Scotland, but then November to March in England. So I don't want to tie you to commit to say whereabouts in Scotland you live if you don't want to disclose that information. I perfectly understand that, but I'm happy to tell you that when in Scotland I live in Morayshire. Ah, here we go. Oh look, not quite all ready yet. That's right, Paula. The very, very distressing history of the Irish potato famine. A tragic thing. Now, any of you new watching this, forgive me if I'm terribly slow. My regulars are used to this, but if I go fast, I miss bits. This is where everybody usually goes and makes a cup of coffee and because it's so boring watching me do this. But if I try to speed up, I just make mistakes. I've missed one already. Right, well, keep track of the ones I've missed. Right. Which I'm sure you will. I used to be a lot faster than this, but it's old age. Oh, I can see one down there I've missed. Same place as normal. That's brilliant. Right, and don't forget I have the other shed to do. Any along this row. Here's one. And here's one. This row. This one. And this row, that one. Down here, that one. Well, I think I've missed more than I've got. Along there. I could just imagine you all sat at your computer just shouting, there, it's behind you. Right, go on. How am I doing? Middle right. Two more. Come on, give me a clue. Give me a clue where they are. Right, centre, top, second row. 1, 2, that's second row. I still can't see. Oh, look at the time. Oh no, I'm sorry. It'll have to wait. I've got to go and do these. We'll just have to miss out on them. Right, let's collect them all first. Like Hudson says, let's do it this way. Right, let's see if I can do it any better this way. As long as I've not missed too many, I'm not bothered. Right, have I got all those? It's 1 o'clock. Right, well, what's not done will have to stay undone. It's 6:57 real time. Thank you very much for that, Paula, because that means tomorrow will be sale day. Oh no, I'm going straight to bed. I'm not going to speak to you. Oh, you live in Falkirk, aren't you? Right. I have a lot of customers in Falkirk and Treya. I don't know if you've been mentioned before. I paint pet portraits, and I have an awful lot of people in Falkirk. 19 watching and 21 likes. That's lovely. I totally missed what she said there, but I'm sure I would have heard it before. Right, let's see what's been happening on the farm. Not a lot. Oh, another crop of these. That's good. All helps towards the sale. How am I doing? I've got 36 and 9. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It isn't, but nothing to stop us collecting these in. Oh, and you too. Now I'm actually in danger of forgetting to replenish them. I need to sell all of that clay. Do you think I should, Hudson? Oh, Maru said she'd like to go and see her parents. She hasn't seen them in a while. Right. There's a green spider there on the floor. Now Spencer's putting in 2.098 million, right? Right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather in the sale stuff now. And we'll collect these. Come on. And put it in the bin. So we'll gather up, that's all I'm selling out of there. Oh, we'll do a cheese while I'm here. I'm trying to keep the cheese thing going. I'm sure all of you've done the sale before. I don't know if we've got anybody in here new tonight. You know, if you're watching the chat and you want to come in and join the sale, quite simply, it's as simple as I gather up stuff that I've made and sell it. Oh, look at all the cauliflower seeds I've got. And everybody has a guess at how much it's going to raise. It's as simple as that. So if you want to pop in the chat and put in a bid, what you think. I'm just reading what you're saying there about spiders. I too personally have a phobia about spiders. I'm terrified of spiders, but I would never ever harm one. Right, we've got oh, more of that stuff ready. You know, that's the other thing I don't like about this wild seeds. You can't walk through them. We've got wine ready here, haven't we? We'll take that. I mean, look at all the money laying here in starfruit. that's $1 million there just in that. And that's another $1 million there. But it's all about the fun of making even more money. Now we've got honey. What have I given you guys eggplants for? Oh well, you might fancy an eggplant as a prize. And that, by the way, to anybody who's not seen this stream before, that's my subs bin. That's the bin where I put things that I give to my subs. I've got all this stuff to go. I've got more pumpkins to come, haven't I? Have I got anything in here? No. Now, can anybody think of anything I've missed, please? I've got the honey, I've got the jelly, I've got the wine, I've got the truffle oil. Let's bung this lot in. I don't know why I'm hanging on to the spaghetti. Now, Hudson's suggesting I sell all the clay. Sell the clay, says Hudson. Right, where did I dump it? Where did I dump the excess clay? Up here? There you go. Not a lot, but we'll sell it. I want to keep these. I'm keeping that just in case I want them for recipes, and there's nothing very valuable in there. That 999 stack. Yep, I've done that. You get a parsnip if you subscribe, said Dennis. You certainly will get a parsnip if you subscribe. Right, can anybody think of anything I've missed for the set? Oh, the parsnips, I've not put them in. Sorry, the clay, I've not put it in, have I? Goodbye, clay. Now, I sold a heap of iridium ore, didn't I, last week? I mean, half of this stuff I just don't need. But for some reason, I'm kind of hanging on to it. Because it's not all that valuable, to be honest. Sell the kids. Did I get the honey? I think I did go and get the honey. You're asking me, Paula, what I did? Nothing in there going to make me big bucks, is there? And it's just the big bucks we're after. In there. Same there. You see, it's all that maple syrup. And I won't be making any more beehives. Right, do you think I missed the honey? We'll go and have a look, Paula. I know I went down to the bin. Whether I was too busy yakking. No, I took it. And there's nothing in Gail's bin here, is there? I might utilise Gail's bin elsewhere because now she's back amongst us. I'll tell you what, let's do a truffle run. Give them some room. Oh, and let's milk end table. Now the piggies are out of grass again. Yeah, they're still giving me truffles. Thank you. Now I don't know what childcare's in. I'm just going to allow spiders to stay in the ceiling corners. Calls them spider buddies. How nice. No, I would never hurt a spider. What I have to do if I have a spider and I'm on my own and I have to deal with it, I get a mug, not a glass. I get a mug. I think you know where I'm going here, and a bit of card. I put the mug over the. Come on, let me out. I put the mug over the spider, then I slide the card underneath. And transport the spider outside. Now a lot of people use a glass to do this. They put the glass over the spider, but I'm afraid I can't do it with a glass, because if I saw the spider climbing up the inside of the glass while I was holding the glass, it'd freak me out. That's how you handle it too, is it, Flutes? Yeah. But I just can't do it with the glass, because if my fingers were on the outside of the glass and the spider started climbing up the inside of the glass, I'd just drop it. Guess what you were doing while watching the stream? Not removing a spider, surely, William. Oh, Paula, you shouldn't kill the spiders. It's not their fault we find them scary. Just because we find them scary, there's no need to kill them. I hope I can convert you. Right, where are we? It's only... right, are we all done with the sale? You think we've got everything in? And I suggest you all make sure you got your bids in. Right, I can't resist. It's Monday. Nothing's happening. I can't resist another nip down to the beach. And I've come totally unprepared, because if there's more trees grown, I haven't got any more tappers. I know, I'm going to go to Robbins and buy wood. If I can get there. Because I'm going to need that. Oh, look at you, Hudson. Oh, wow. Aren't we all suitably impressed? Hudson's made a would-be spreadsheet. Right, I want a heap of wood. Right, did Bad Habit put his bid in, by the way? If you're still listening, Bad Habit, I'm not sure. Somebody can scroll through the chat to find it, but I know he popped in to tell me the time. You did, and what was your bid? Bad habit, please. But you forgot. Well, we'll put another one in. Oh, there you go. Andrea says bad habit was 1.9 million. That's great. Thank you very much, Andrea. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Right, I want to go and have a look at these trees again. Anything popped up since we were last here? No, I think I'm expecting too much too soon, aren't I? Oh, I'm glad of that, Andrea. I'm not all that good with pronunciation. And I hate it if people are offended, you know, if you pronounce the name wrong. Right, so everything coming along fine there. I'm going to go up to the quarry and have a look. You'll notice I'm pretty obsessed with these. Well, let's do the bins. Haven't had anything. Oh, a field snack. Oh, just walloped my horse. Animal cruelty going on here. No more help wanted posters, I see. Oh, there's the wife. Hi. You can speak to me? Ooh, look. She's not talking to me. Oh, well. She's a strange one, isn't she? What is it, 7 o'clock? Right, we'll just have a look in here. Not a lot I can do about it if there is another tree. But I'd just like to see the progress. I tell you what, I'm beginning to get to resent these rocks now. Growing among us here. It's upsetting my my system. Right, so, no, oh yes, there is a new one. And 2 new ones. 3 new ones. Oh, I must remember at a later date to come and tap these. So 1, 2 and 3. I think I've done this one at the back there. Oh, excellent. Wondering if I could, you know, I bet I could. Where's my thing? Right, copper bars. Let's hope I've got enough. How many was that? Was it 3? Was it only... I'm going to make 4, just because I can. Right then, off up here. The minecarts would be better actually, but we'll just do it this way. Tile the quarry, says Hudson. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? To stop the rocks, yeah. Spencer says maybe she heard about me kissing all the other villagers. Maybe she did. You know, I would just like to see some reaction from her in the game. I would have thought that, you know, being a married man, if I was romancing other villagers, she wouldn't like it. I know at some point your spouse used to get jealous if you gave other people gifts. And after what I've done, I'd have thought she'd have been livid. Right, have I overdone it again? I'm sure I saw 3. I'm in the wrong place. It's that one. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Parsnip, let's go home. We've got a sale on. Oh right, William, you thought it was in public around people. Oh no, she might divorce me and put me out of the house. Oh, I see. Somebody else has to see it. I understand. Right, so I'm going to try that one out in my next video. I'm going to go and give Emily, or who's the other one? Hayley, a gift in public and see if she reacts to it. Thanks for that. Okay, let's dump some of this stuff and then get ready for the sale. Have you all got your bids in? Has Hudson got you on his list? Hudson said Hayley had the webcam on. Right, let me just clear all this junk out. Oh, wait a minute. So make sure you've got your bids in, guys, if you're wanting to join in the sale. It's nothing exciting, but it's just a bit of fun. I'm going to save these clams. I feel I need them for something. Field snacks I certainly don't need. I think I got rid of all my field snacks. I don't know where I keep them. Maybe I keep them in with the mining stuff. I mean, I just don't need them. Okay, it's 11:50. We're going to bed. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, go on, I'll speak to her, just see what she's got to say. Oh, she's not talking to me tonight. Nope. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right. Right, here we go. I don't join in, but I'm going to make a guess at 1.8. I don't know if anybody's gone for 1.8, but I'm going to go for that. But I don't count anyway because I don't get the price. Here we go then, guys. Ooh. Oh, well, that surprised me. 2.362. 2,362,000. We'll not bother with the N bits. Right. So, as usual, I'm leaving it all up to you to work out. I'm looking at 245 there from Caitlin. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Hudson. And William at 217. I certainly wouldn't have gone for that. Well, you heard my bid. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mislead you, but I certainly didn't think it would be over the 2 million tonight. Yep, everybody seems to be going for that. Caitlin first and William second. Is everybody in agreement with that? Anybody else put a bid in that they feel has been ignored? Hi, Patrick. Now, I bet you've been in the room for ages and I've not acknowledged you. I am so sorry, Patrick. Or have you just come in right at the end? So is everybody happy with that? Yep. You're all happy. I'm just checking up here. Right, Caitlin and William it is. Off we go to the subspin. You've been here for 10 minutes. Okay, Patrick. Well, look, I'm really sorry. I didn't spot you coming into the room. Oh, go on. We'll speak to her, but... Same old, same old. Paula says, Hazel, I will never go to you for financial advice. Quite right. So you shouldn't. But I mean, that's what I would have guessed. And I'd have been totally wrong. So here we go. So Caitlin, you know the score. Here's the subspin. You're allowed to choose 3 items, any that you want in the subspin. And William, coming in second place, you're allowed to choose any 2 items that you would like. Oh, is Caitlin not with us? Right, I don't know. Who would like to pick for Caitlin? Well, Spence, you remembered a bid. Then, Spence, would you like to pick for Caitlin? Seeing as Spence remembered her bid, maybe that would be the right thing to do. And Spence looked out for Caitlin. Exactly, Spence. That would be great. Yeah, the chat's just catching up with what I'm saying now, Spence. And I think that's perfectly suitable. Exactly, Andrea. We're all in agreement with that. So off you go, Spence. Now, William wants melons, so it's just that 2 melons, William. Well, we'll give you 2 gold star melons, so there's 1. And there's 2 gold star melons for William. Congratulations, William. A well-deserved win. That's not a melon. Oh no, it's tomatoes. I do apologise. There's no fooling you, is there, William? So we'll give you... I do apologise, William. 2 silver ones, I know. I gave poor William tomatoes. Awkward, yes, I know, Flutes. What do you do? Right, Spence would like a sunflower. 1 gold star sunflower. An eggplant. And a radish. I hope I've got that one right at least. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm coming back to the subspin in a minute, don't worry. I'm actually going to put Caitlin's prizes in Gail's bin. I know Gail won't mind. But just so as we can actually give them to Caitlin when she comes to the stream next week, which I'm sure she will. I hope you all agree with that. Right, now back to the subspin, and it's parsnip time. Now, you all deserve some parsnips. Right? Am I trying to rip him off? It was unintentional, Dennis. I would never try to rip William off. I just got my melons mixed up with my tomatoes. Now, everybody in the room deserves a parsnip tonight because you've all been so great. So, some of you had parsnips, but some of you haven't. Who have I got in here who hasn't had a parsnip tonight? Hamster, did you get a parsnip? Hudson, by the way, a tomato is actually scientifically a fruit, simply because it has seeds. You didn't get one today, Fennec. Well, there you go, Fennec. There's your parsnip. Thank you for being such great help. And Child Crone didn't get one. There you go, Child Crone. Thank you. And Antrea hasn't had a parsnip. And you know what? Antrea is going to get 2 parsnips. And do you know why? Because she's Scottish. And that's favouritism, so there you go. And Hamster hasn't had a parsnip today either. Right. Now, shout up if you're in the room. And Patrick, you need a parsnip. There we go. Now, shout up in the room. Don't be shy. Even if you're just watching and you want to pop into the chat and claim a Jellyfingers parsnip, please do. Yes, I know, Antrea, it was sheer nepotism, wasn't it? It is because she's Scottish. I own up, I did that completely because she's Scottish. Right, is there anybody else? And Spence never had one. Well, Spence has really worked hard today, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a gold star parsnip, Spence, because you were kind enough to look after Caitlin's interest, weren't you? And I think we all appreciate that when we all look out for each other. So there's a gold star parsnip for you. Dennis wants parsnip for everyone at my school, please. That's very kind of you, Dennis, but you know, you've got no hope, don't you? Right, have I missed anyone out? I hate to miss people out. It upsets me. One St. Patty's potato. I don't quite understand that. Well, there you go, Spence. You've got your own gold star pat. And Paula, I will never go to the Hazel for Fairness. Oh, Paula, what can I do to restore your faith in me? I tell you what, how about a gold star parsnip? Can you be bought? Yes, he did very well, didn't he, Hudson? I thought he did too. I've really got to win Paul around, haven't I? She's never going to forgive me for this. Right, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. As usual, here we go through the same spiel again. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been great fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it, I know all of you in the chat will have liked and subbed up. If there's anybody out there that's not been in the chat but you're watching the stream and you're enjoying it, please give me a like and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hate to be repetitive, but I will just add that I'm aiming to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm now at 943, I believe. So every single subscription really counts and I really would appreciate it. So good night to you guys. Thanks very much for coming to the stream. Thanks even more for coming into the chat and making it such good fun. I absolutely love every single one of you. So bye bye everyone. Take care. We'll see you next week. Oh, and by the way, I'm forgetting to add, oh my goodness, after me, William Smoke will be streaming, right? William's awfully good fun. I don't know what he's doing tonight, but sometimes he plays online games that everybody loves and thoroughly enjoys. And I know an awful lot of people from my stream, as soon as I've finished, will be nipping over to William's stream. So if you just want to throw a quick link in there, if anybody, any of my mods, can put a link into William's stream, please go over, and if you can't get the link, just go over, search for William Smoke. You won't be sorry. You'll have a lot of fun over there and you'll meet a lot of the people there that have been in here in our chat tonight. So hopefully we'll see you over at William's. Good night everyone, or good day, and